Okay, for this one we're multiplying, so we wanted to break everything apart and then multiply and cancel anything out that we can. So I have 2x minus 4 has a greatest common factor of 2, so it's the same thing as 2 times x minus 2, 2x minus 4. X squared minus 9, I'm hoping we're starting to see difference of squares, but if not, it has an x squared. C is negative 9, B is 0, 3, and negative 3. Multiplies to get negative 9, adds to get 0, so it's x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, so I'm going to write x plus 3 times 2 times x minus 2 over x plus 2, x plus 3, x minus 3. Anything I see that's the same in both the top and the bottom, I cancel out, and then everything else I write that's my answer. 2 times x minus 2 over x plus 2 times x minus 3. Oops. Okay, to save time, we're not going to write all the excluded values. X squared minus 8x plus 12. 12 up here, negative 8. 2 times 6 is 12. If we make them both negative, it still equals positive 12, but adds to give us negative 8. Okay, if we're paying real good attention, we don't have to factor again. Those are the same. And then we're going to factor that one. We get negative 8 on the top, negative 2. 2 times 4 is 8. We want negative 8. We want it to add to give negative 2, so negative 4. X plus 2, x minus 4. Okay, so I'm going to write that out. 3x squared, x minus 2, x minus 6, x minus 2, x minus 6, x plus 2, x minus 4, and then mark everything out that's the same. So x minus 6, x minus 2, and that's it. 3x squared, x plus 2, x minus 4. Number 32, we need to factor x squared minus 1. It's still a difference of squares if we're not seeing it. C is negative 1, B is 0. 1 times negative 1 adds to give me 0. X plus 1, x minus 1. That one we need to factor. 4 goes on the top, 5 on the bottom. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. X squared, it's good, we don't need to do anything. X squared minus x, I'm hoping we know that's x times x minus 1. We'll just write all these out. X plus 1, x minus 1 times x squared over x plus 1, x plus 4, x minus 1. Cancel out x plus 1. Cancel out x minus 1. And actually we have x and x squared. If you remember, you can take one of these away and one of those away. So we're left with just x over x plus 4. Okay? When we divide, we keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. So let's factor this. So we have x squared minus 9x plus 18. So 18 on the top, negative 9. 3 and 6, make them both negative. Okay, same idea for this one, except they're both positive, so positive 3 and 6. X squared minus 36. Negative 36 and 0, 6 and negative 6. X squared minus 9. Negative 9 and 0, 3 and negative 3. Okay, now we've written a bunch of stuff down. We're going to keep this side. So x minus 3 times x minus 6, x plus 3, x plus 6. Change the division to multiply, and then flip this side over. So this is on the bottom, it's on the top now. Over x plus 6, x minus 6. And now we're going to cancel out anything we see both on the top and the bottom. So I see x plus 3, and I see x minus 6. And that's it. I get x minus 3 times x minus 3 over x plus 6 times x plus 6. Now, if you're really good, you see that you can just write those squared, but it's cool. We don't have to worry about that right now. 34, we got to factor this one. 9, negative 10, 1 and 9 with both being negative. Mark that out. We need to factor this one. Negative 18, negative 7, 2 and 9. Mark that out. X squared plus 2x. X times x plus 2. It was a greatest common factor. Now we're going to keep, change, flip. So x minus 1 times x minus 9 over 3x. Change to multiply, and then flip over. So x times x plus 2 over x plus 2 times x minus 9. I'm going to draw a little divide line. I didn't mean to make those. So close. Now we look, what do we see both on the top and the bottom? Well, I see x plus 2, I see x minus 9, and I see x. So I'm left with just x minus 1 over 3. 35, can't do anything there, can't do there. We can factor x squared, so 14 and 9, 2 and 7. X squared plus x minus 2, we can do that. Negative 2 and 1. 1 and 2. So x minus 1. X plus 2. We're going to keep, change, and flip over. So x plus 7 over x squared times x minus 1 times x plus 2. We're flipping this over, so that was on the bottom. Now it's on the top. X plus 2 times x plus 7. Okay, I see x plus 7, I see x plus 2, and that's it. X minus 1 over x squared.